Hey, what's up? My name is Dominique, and today I'm going to be talking about everything you need to know about the Huda Beauty Empowered Eyeshadow Palette. I'm going to be showing you some swatches of the shades, and I'll also be showing you how I create an eyeshadow look using the palette. Huda Beauty eyeshadow palettes are simply amazing, and we are going to be creating a look together. If you're ready to slay your eyeshadow, Miss Huda Beauty Empowered is going to help you do that. So let's get right into the video, and I'm going to show you everything you need to know about this palette. Alright, so the Huda Beauty Empowered Eyeshadow Palette is an eyeshadow palette with 18 shades that includes 18 golds, coppers, and neutrals in matte, metallic, shimmer, and gel liner hybrid textures. This eyeshadow palette is cruelty-free, so shout out to you, Huda Beauty. This palette was actually released last year in 2022 during the holiday season, but I mean, isn't she so beautiful? I don't care how old she is. She deserves her time in the spotlight. So the packaging is very classic Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. If you've ever seen any of her packages, it comes in a hard case. Let's do some eyeshadow ASMR. This is me closing the palette. I've been obsessed with ASMR lately, so it's my newest obsession. The palette itself is just like a hard plastic case, and it just snaps right here in the front. And when you open it up, you have a really big mirror right here. Hey, what's up? I feel like I could literally use this mirror to create a whole eyeshadow look, and that's exactly what a palette should have if they include a mirror, you know? Like, it should be functional, and this mirror is very functional. I feel like this would be such a great palette to travel with because it does have a hard case, so it feels like it would be protected a little bit more. The palette itself is pretty slim too, which is so nice because it can fit really nicely in your drawer or in your bag if you decide to travel with it. And the packaging is very different from our other palettes, so I like that it stands out completely from the other ones. And it has a ton of helpful info on the back of the palette as well. Oh, and it has a definition of empowered right here on the back of the palette. That is so cute. It says, know your worth and always be your #1 fan. Isn't that true for me? I'm for sure my #1 fan. So when you open up the palette, you get a nice view of these 18 beautiful shades. And I'm going to read the names off for you. Starting at the top left corner, we have Purpose, Courage, Limitless, Confident, Charisma, Keep Going, Big Dreams, Manifest It. Wow, I'm obsessed with that shade. Manifest is so beautiful. Do not sleep on that shade because it's a little bit weird with that gel running through it. It's so beautiful. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with that one. That one might be my favorite out of the entire palette besides Charisma. Bold Moves. Whew, Bold Moves. Oh my god, this one is also so beautiful. I love it. This one is so good. Definitely like top 3 for sure. Do It, Empower, Get It, Worthy, Rebel, Winner, Visionary, Best Self, and Legacy. The shades overall are very warm and neutral, and I really love that because it's a beautiful palette for everyday use. And of course, you can always be really extra with this palette. You can make it really smoky, or you can keep it really light and natural, which I love because it has versatility, so that's what I like to see in an eyeshadow palette. And the shade Charisma just always calls my name. Always. Every single time I'm using this palette, I'm like, I need to use Charisma because of how beautiful it looks, and it just is a standout in this palette. And if you've never tried Huda Beauty eyeshadow before, you definitely should because her formulas are so beautiful. The matte shades are very rich and buildable. They blend out so easily, while the shimmer and metallic shades are just so intense and so blinding and so insanely gorgeous. I'm not kidding. I'm so obsessed with the metallic and shimmer shades in her palettes. They are just too good. And this is what Limitless looks like next to Charisma. Limitless is a little bit more of a bronzy gold, where Charisma is a classic pale yellow gold. The cream and gel shades in this eyeshadow palette are Purpose, Manifest It, and Worthy. But you can use these 3 shades as a cream eyeshadow. You can blend it out with your finger or with a brush, or you can use it for a gel eyeliner. So they're very versatile shades, and I love that they're included in this palette. The rest of the shades are either matte, metallics, or shimmers. And now that we got that all out of the way, let's get started on the eye look. If you want to check out the Huda Beauty Empowered Eyeshadow Palette or any other products that I've mentioned in today's video, I've linked them all down in the description box for you just in case you want to go ahead and check any of them out. Let's zoom you in so you can see exactly what I'm doing on the eyes. The first thing that I'm going to do to start off this look is prime my eyelids. So to do that, I'm just going to take my NARS Soft Matte Concealer and I'm just going to apply it all over my eyelid as my eyeshadow primer. Of course, you can use any concealer that you have or even foundation if you don't have a specific eyeshadow primer that you love. But I do have to say that this NARS Soft Matte Concealer works beautifully as an eyeshadow primer. I definitely recommend if you're looking for one. Even though it's not an eyeshadow primer, I think that it is because it works so good for that. And then I'm just gonna smooth everything out with my beauty sponge, as I always do every single time I put anything cream or liquid onto my skin. Alright, eyes are primed, so now I'm ready to start on the eyeshadow. This eyeshadow palette is just so beautiful. I'm so excited. After swatching all the shades, I'm like, what color am I even going to use? If you're looking for a good makeup brush cleaner that you can use daily, check out the Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner. Ooh, it is so amazing. I'm not even kidding. I put it in a little spray bottle like this, and then I just spray my brushes. I wipe it off on a towel, and then my brush comes out so clean. And the best part about it is that it dries instantly, so I can go ahead and use this brush right now. I'm starting off by using a really big fluffy brush, and this is the Morphe M513 brush. First, I'm going to dip into the shade Rebel, and I'm going to start off by applying it into my crease, and I'm holding my eyeshadow brush at the back of the brush so I get the lightest blend. So I'm just doing windshield wiper motions to blend out the shade, and windshield wiper motions are when you go back and forth from the inner corner to the outer corner, just like a windshield wiper. And I'm also going to throw in some circular motions to help blend it out as well, and I'm going to bring it all the way up to my eyebrow so I get a really smooth blend. If you have hooded eyes, I definitely recommend you bring it all the way up to your eyebrow because that is how you're going to see it the most. And I know it can be a little bit intimidating to bring eyeshadow all the way up to your eyebrow, but when you start off with a really light color like this, it's really not that noticeable. And this is the only shade that we will be bringing all the way up to the eyebrow, so no need to worry. This shade is really just going to help start off the blend. And think of this shade as the base. Once this is nice and blended out, that's when I can start layering more shades and making it have depth. Once you feel like there's really nothing left on the brush, you can go ahead and flick it out towards your temple to help give it a blown out effect. So this is what it looks like when you take that first shade and you blend it all the way up to your eyebrow, where this is what it would look like if I just stopped and I didn't bring it all the way up to my eyebrow. You can see the difference, and you can tell that this one is way more blown out, where you can just see a little bit more harsh edges this way, and it looks good and it looks cute, but this side is how you're going to achieve the smoothest blend. So to fix this side, I'm just going to simply start by blending it all the way up to my eyebrow. Literally all the way up. Next, I'm taking the shade Best Self and the same brush, and I'm popping it into the crease, and I'm going to help blend it out by using windshield wiper motions. And I'm going to keep this a little bit lower than I did that first shade. So that means I'm not bringing it all the way up to my eyebrow, but I am bringing up to my brow bone. So I'm going to stop blending it out just a little bit lower than I did the first shade, because you still want to see the gradient and you want that first shade to have its moment right here underneath the eyebrow, so that way you get the smoothest blend. I hope this makes sense. It's hard to explain, so I'm trying my best. See, I'm bringing it all the way up to my brow bone, but I'm not going any higher. This look is going to be perfect for fall because it's super warm with those beautiful copper fall tones, and that's exactly what this palette is giving. Perfect for fall. So now my crease has a nice base to it. It's really pigmented and blended out, so now this is where I start to add more depth to the look. I'm going to take a slightly smaller fluffy blending brush, and this is the LBE 2 brush, and I'm going to dip into the shade Legacy. I'm going to start off by stamping the shade Legacy on my outer corner going up towards my temple. I kind of want to create it on an angle, and this right here is what's going to give your eyeshadow that dimension and shape. And I'm not blending it out yet. I'm simply just stamping the shade and getting it really pigmented before I blend it out. And this is going to help you get that rich pigment that you want for your eyeshadow look. So I'm just stamping it. I'm not blending it. And don't worry if it's messy because we're going to fix it once we blend it out. So now that I look super crazy, I'm going to go in with an even smaller fluffy blending brush, and this is the PC34 brush. I'm going to take the shade Keep Going, and I'm just going to help blend out the edges of that shape that we just created, and I'm going to bring it in towards my inner corner, and you can see that it is blending. And this step right here is going to require the most amount of time because you just want to take your time with this, go slow, scratch back and forth to help blend out those edges. Do not rush or else you're going to mess it up. So I'm just going to sit here and scratch scratch in towards my inner corner until everything blends out. Don't worry about this harsh edge right here. We're gonna fix that momentarily. Just work on getting your entire eyelid to look nice and blended out. Every time I do my eyeshadow, I always say trust the process, because my eyeshadow looks always look like a hot mess until the very end. And that's exactly what's happening to me right now, but trust the process. So now I'm going back in with that first fluffy blending brush that we used and the transition shade, which was Rebel, and I'm just trying to blend out these harsh edges on the end that we have not blended out yet. And to do that, I'm just starting at the outer corner and then I'm blending up towards my temple to help create that shape, and then just blend away until you blend everything out. And of course, take your time with the blending, because rush blending never works. Well, at least for me. I always have to take my sweet time when it comes to blending. So one brush that I need to shout out that really helped me throughout this look was this Morphe brush. And this is the Morphe E17 brush. It's a tiny blending brush. And once I blended out the harsh edges, I just used this brush and went back in with Best Self to give one nice tiny blend of that shade Legacy one more time. Remember, trust the process. I know it looks crazy, but trust the process. The cool thing about this look is that I kept all of the dark shadow on my outer corner and I brought none of it in towards my inner corner. My inner corner is completely blank, so it's really gonna help open my eyes and give that nice cat eye look. Time for the fun part. I'm going to take the shade Limitless. Limitless was that beautiful gel cream shade, and I'm going to take it on a flat eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to apply it all over my lid. Oh my goodness, do you see this? These eyeshadows are seriously beautiful. The mattes blended out so easily like butter, and just look at this intense metallic cream shade. Ooh, this is so beautiful. And I'm going to help blend it up towards my eyebrow as well. So now, just to be a little bit extra, I'm going to take the gel cream shade Worthy on a flat angled brush. This is from Anastasia and it's literally an eyebrow brush, but I'm going to use it for my eyes instead. And I'm just going to line across my lash line, a nice thin line just like liner. And then I'm going to create a baby wing going up in the same shape that I did my eyeshadow. And then with a tiny pencil brush, I'm just going to blend out the edges of that cream shadow. And this is just for a tiny bit extra depth and to be extra, of course. And I'm just going back in with the shade Legacy to help blend out that gel liner. All of these eyeshadows are so good, so creamy, so blendable. Even the gel shades, they are amazing as well. Okay, so now it's time to clean up this mess. So now I'm going to take a makeup wipe and I'm going to put my hand just like this inside the makeup wipe. I know it's kind of weird, but trust me, this is an amazing step. Then I'm going to start at the outer corner of my eye just like this, and then in one solid motion, I'm just going to swipe up towards my temple, and you see it just cleaned up my eyeshadow so nicely. And then the other side as well. Now I have beautiful, gorgeous, clean eyeshadow, and it's really going to come all together once I do my lower lash line. But in order to do that, I need to go ahead and I need to start on the rest of my makeup. So I'll be right back once I finish my base. Alright, so I did my base makeup and I applied false lashes off camera. And the lashes that I applied today are the Kiss Lash Couture LuXtensions. They come in a pack of 4 and this is what they look like. If you're having trouble applying your false lashes, make sure that you are looking down into a mirror when you apply them, and also make sure to cut them so that they are the same length as your eye. You don't want your lashes to peek past your outer corner, so if they are longer than that, make sure to cut them off. I practically have to cut these in half to get it to fit my eye. But this is what I have for the eye look so far, and we are almost done. I'm having so much fun talking about this eyeshadow palette and creating this eye look today. If you are enjoying this video so far, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps support me and the channel a lot, and plus that way we can become besties. Anyway, it's time to start on the lower lash line. So all I'm gonna do is take a tiny pencil brush and the shade Legacy, and I'm just gonna run that along my lower lash line, and I'm gonna bring it up so it connects to the eyeshadow. And then with a tiny blending brush, this is a Morphe 507, and now I'm just blending out the Legacy shade with a mixture of Power and Best Self. And then I'm just gonna pop a little bit of the shade Gold Moves right in the inner corner, and this is just for a little bit of a pop. And next I'm just taking this white liner from NYX and I'm just placing it in the waterline, and of course I have to finish it off with some bottom mascara. And that's it. Here's my final look using the Huda Beauty Empowered Eyeshadow Palette. I think this is a great palette, especially if you love to wear those warm bronzy tones, because that's exactly what this palette is. A beautiful collection of warm coppers, golds, browns, and everything in between. All the eyeshadows performed exactly how I wanted them to, so I definitely can't complain because I love this eyeshadow palette and it looks beautiful on the eyes. And this eyeshadow palette retails for $69 at Sephora. I love eyeshadows so much, and palettes that work and look beautiful on the eyes just make me so happy, and this one does exactly that. Shout out to this eyeshadow palette because I'm obsessed. And that's all I have for you today. Let me know down in the comments if you've tried out this eyeshadow palette before and what you think of it. Do you love it as much as I do, or is it just me? So let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye! Oh, and of course, don't forget to subscribe so that we can become besties.